I'm not saying we neglect everyone else in our life, okay? We have to feed our children. Unfortunately, they just keep asking for more snacks. Good morning, friends! It's me, Kelsey. I am host and producer of The Pursuit, a traveling talk show on success where I interview massively successful people and then I break down success for the rest of us. Today I want to talk to you about a lesson that I first learned from Brendon Burchard. There's been some conversation lately that, like, if someone comes to your house and they can see that you're in there, you should go to the door. Y'all, if I am not making a video, I look like a troll dressed in rags, okay? It's scary. It's as scary as when you look up at yourself in the new Target checkout machines. Am I right? I'm checking out. I look up at, oh my goodness, look at that slightly overweight elderly man. Someone needs to give him a hug and a smoothie. I'm not coming to the door. Another thing would be someone who's saying, like, well, if someone texts you, you should text them back eventually. Like, you need to text them back. Like, you don't know what's going on in my life. I'm trying to give up sugar, y'all. We are in crisis mode around here, okay? I'm not saying we neglect everyone else in our life, okay? We have to feed our children. Unfortunately, they just keep asking for more snacks, more snacks, more snacks. What Brendon Burchard talked about was that if you first thing check your email, first thing in the day, first thing in the morning, you are prioritizing everyone else's agenda. What everyone else wants from you, needs from you, thinks is important, okay? And what he was saying that he does instead is that before he opens any sort of ding notification email thing, he sets his own day. He sets his own agenda. He decides on his priorities and who he needs to reach out to and what he wants to do, and starts from a proactive space rather than a reactive space, okay? But I want to talk to you about your goals. I know a lot of you want to talk about really focusing in and getting productive, which is what we're going to talk about in February. I hope you're ready. We fitting to go. But here's the thing, you guys. If you really want to achieve your goals, make change, and make things happen for you, you kind of have to draw a line in the sand. Why don't you have cake? It's your birthday, okay? Why aren't you drinking with us? We're celebrating. Why are you staying home to write? That is so lame. You know that every third Thursday we do this thing and you're staying home to work on some manuscript. Setting some safe space around what your priorities are and your goals, and other people are going to come tell you what they think. Other people are going to ask you to divert your attention. Other people are going to ask you to just give in for a little bit because it makes them feel more comfortable. Plant your flag, people. Draw the line. Remember, I have a quick pep talk about this. Who are you accountable to at the end of the day? God, yourself, and your immediate family. Your spouse, your child, children. That's pretty much it. That's where your line goes. And I am not a fan of the pop-in. Don't pop in. You're not popping in. I want to make my house Instagrammy before people come over. Same thing happens in our life. Don't allow the pop-ins of people who want to take away your attention, divert your energy, dampen your good mood. You have to decide. You have to be proactive. You have to set that boundary for your goals. It's going to be hard enough to stick with your workouts, stick with your goals, stick with your eating, stick with your writing habits, stick to your study schedule. Every Thursday, I'm going to write. I'm sorry if I'm missing our third Thirsty Thursday extravaganza that we do. I can't do that for for this quarter of the year, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have cake. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm not saying everyone's trying to bring us down. I'm saying we're all self-centered narcissists. Or is it just me? Right? Everyone is dealing with their own thing. Obviously, we want to be giving people. We want to help those around us. We want to listen to constructive criticism and get feedback. What I'm talking about is just flat out things that don't line up with your goals, things that don't make sense for where you want to go, things that maybe you always did, maybe things that were expected or people just assume of you. We have to give up good things for great things. We have to give up the good to get the great. We know this in theory, but in practice, what that looks like is no more emotional, mental, or in real life pop-ins. Death to the pop-in. And if you're thinking like, Kelsey kind of sounds like a slob. Yeah, I'm a slob. I am constantly working all the time and I don't want to take breaks to do things like vacuum. I want you to achieve your goals for 2018. I want you to realize your dreams for your family this year, and that's not going to happen if you don't set some boundaries around your goals and the habits and rituals and routines that you have to set in place to reach those goals. Okay? I hope this pumped you up, inspired you, motivated you today, and made you laugh. If it did, I hope you will share it with a friend, and I'll be back next week with your next quick pep talk.